obsessed with Harry Potter, so this is a huge dream for me, and I'm sure for everybody in this audience. I do have a couple of things, if you guys could really help me out tonight. I want to get to as many questions as possible. So, if you could just stick with one question per person, I would love you. Please, no pictures. You can take pictures at your seats, but if you're up there asking a question, no videos, no, hi mom, say hi to my dad. It just takes up time, guys, and we want everyone to try to get their questions in. Are we good?
We're good.
I want to hear we're good. Yeah. Thank you very much, guys. Okay, and we're going to do questions. I'm going to ask a couple of questions for the crew, and then we'll go right into the audience questions. Stefano's right in the middle here. I know a lot of you guys have questions, so when I say, okay guys, time for questions, let's have like 10 people in the line, and we'll just watch as it goes down, because if everybody swarms up, then people are going to block, and you're not going to see the stage as well, so just keep an eye out, and we'll have about like 10 to 15 people in line. Is that cool? Yeah? Okay, guys. How excited are you? Woo! All right. Well, let me present to you our Hogwarts reunion. We have Rupert Grint, Felton, James Phelps, and Oliver Phelps.
Hey, how you doing?
Hello.
They're all here.
Mic test, yes. Hello, Vancouver.
Wow.
Okay, and you guys are going to stand up, right?
Yep.
I love it. You have the energy. You want to stand up.
We'll work the stage, try and get some more face-to-face interaction with the lovely audience out here today. Thank you so much for the warm welcome.
Yeah, thank you.
It's taken us a while to pry Rupert to one of these things, and I'm very glad he did
so. It's a real pleasure to lose my convention virginity in Toronto.
So I want to know, did these guys give you any pointers about coming to your very first convention?
I wouldn't say pointers. They've always said how much fun they are,
yeah.
And I've kind of resisted for a long time, but
we gave them a few warnings. Have you been tackled this weekend or taken down?
I haven't. I've had no kind of physical contact.
You guys are very friendly. So.
Now, Tom, I heard that you wanted to co-host the panel tonight.
Yeah, I'd like to chip in with moderation to try and keep it a swift and smooth affair, if that's okay.
I'm a little intimidated, I'm not gonna lie.
We'll only be taking questions from Slytherins.
I was going to say, we have a Slytherin and then we have some Gryffindors here. I mean, is it just me or is there some tension? I don't know. A little bit? They're just chilling like villains. So obviously, the last book came out in 2007, and then you have the last movie that came out in 2011, and then you have a huge, with conventions, everyone's so excited to see you guys, and then for FanExpo, we had a Quidditch game that kicked off FanExpo. I went to a party last night where they were giving out butterbeer, and we have a Hogwarts reunion. I mean, do you see the fan base continuing to grow and grow?
It's definitely not slowing down. That's for sure. And I've said this before, but compared to other other films or franchises or series, a lot of the Potter guys from around the world are very friendly and welcoming, whereas other ones I've seen, it's like, no, that isn't what happened in episode 4, 3 hours. Do you know what I mean? Everyone's very friendly and opening and very warm and welcoming, so thank you very much for that, guys.
Soft spot for you, Tom, but you did mention on Twitter that you went on Pottermore and that you were...
For Christ's sake, we're going to...
I gotta bring it back up again. That you were placed in Gryffindor.
Yeah, regrettably so. It's for, I thought it was going to be three Three Gryffindors and a Slytherin, but it is 4 Gryffindors sitting before you tonight.
childhoods have been crushed. I wanted to ask.
That was mine.
I wanted to ask the rest of you guys if you've actually joined Pottermore and if you've been placed in a house and what it is.
Do you know about this, Rubes? The website?
I have no idea, no. What is that?
Honestly, I only started it as a joke. Like,
So what do you do? That you get sorted into a house?
Yeah, they ask you these like, really deep, meaningful questions. And I was trying to trick the system into making him think that I was a Slytherin, and I think it knew. It's very clever.
I'd love to do it, yeah.
What do you think you'd be? Genuinely.
I have to be a Gryffindor, really.
So
I don't know. I do have a dark side, so...
Who knows? Maybe next time we should try it live on the stage.
Let everybody know who you are.
Yeah, I not on Pottermore, but we did the exhibition. They put the sorting hat on your head and you get sorted. And I'm actually a Hufflepuff. So.
Yeah, I'm not. I think I tricked it slightly. I think because I've already got the uniform, but I was a Gryffindor, that's what he said.
Yeah. All right, well, just to get everybody even more hyped up, who has been on Pottermore and been placed in houses? You gotta do it. You have to do it, Rupert, okay? You're learning so much. All right, well, who out here are Gryffindors? Slytherin. Hufflepuff. Ravenclaw. Oh, God, Ravenclaw and Slytherin. I dig it. So what's it like for you guys, you know, seeing all your fans, but seeing them face to face?
It is a bit bizarre, isn't it? I know I can speak for us all when we go to different children's parties. Where do you think was going to go with that? Just briefly at premieres and so forth, you see fans for like a fleeting moment, and we never really get a chance to speak to you or say thank you for the support over the years. So I know for me, it's great to get to go around the world and get a chance to thank you for putting us in the lucky position we're in. Really. Thank you. Yeah. It sounded like a really cheesy answer that I was trying to draw applause now, yeah.
Well, now that, you know, you guys are all up here together, I have to ask, you know, what do you miss most about being on set together? Other than Rupert and his giggling in a lot of takes, which I've heard. You giggle a lot, are you used to?
Yeah. It's quite a problem I have. I don't know what I miss the most. I do think about it a lot. But it's nice to kind of move on. I think we ended on a really good note, and I think, yeah, I do miss it sometimes because it was such a huge part of all our lives, but I don't know.
I kind of think it reminds me of looking back at school, where you do like 10 years at school. We got to see each other so often, and they really are like treasured memories, but it's very hard to pick one day or one experience that's kind of unique. You know, we used to play, didn't you turn one of the fields into a driving range?
Yeah, we did actually. Yeah. It was just, they're actually filming The Dark Knight, Batman Returns. They're filming Batman Returns in the same studio, but like way down the lot. And we kind of spanked a few golf balls off the Wayne Manor. I think we got in trouble for that. But what was cool about there is one thing I guess I miss more than anything is just hanging out so frequently with everybody. But it is like when you're at school with people, and then eventually you will go your own separate ways, but you form good friendships. So when you're all in the same town, you'll all meet up and have a drink and just catch up. So that's kind of what we're like.
Awesome. Well, I know you guys have tons of questions, so please no running. If you do have a question, you can line up right down the middle.
Don't all rush at once.
Middle.
Oh, and you're up.
All right, Muggles.
Tom, this is your part. Let's go.
Let's keep this clean, concise. That's about it.
I was expecting like some song, dance. I heard you're a man of song and dance. Let's go.
It's all in the second act.
All right, Stefano, how you doing? Okay.
I think I might be the only one who knows how to count to 15, but that might just be me. My question, we're all, I think the word is obsessed about Harry Potter. Have you ever had a crazy fan interaction, something that was either a little creepy or a little crazy?
Like Oliver.
I'm resisting all temptation.
Yeah. I remember once we did an interview. It was in Canada, actually. It was in Edmonton, and we did an interview with a few press people. And then at the end of the interview, the one girl said, "Oh, can you? Do you mind signing my shoulder blade?" Right, okay. Anyway,
this is like a big TV channel or something, newspaper.
It was a newspaper, yeah. And then come back a bit later, and we're at an event, and she goes, "Oh, by the way," and she'd had tattooed on her shoulder blade, my signature and James's signature. So,
but my signature has a little smiley face on it.
But it was that was pretty sweet. In a weird way.
They're both awful signatures as well. I mean, Rupert's got a lovely bit of flow and poor people. I'm afraid to say that it is quite common though, I swear. I've seen a few people that have Ivana's tattoos on their body, yours, it's...
I've seen an infected.
What must the parents think?
I know.
It was the dad.
Awesome. Okay.
Did we answer the question, or did we just go off?
I don't know.
Do you guys want to go down with some of your fan interactions?
Hey, no. There's been some crazy, kooky experiences over the years, mostly from America. You'd be pleased to hear.
Yeah.
But no, it all comes from a sort of passionate place, and I'm very pleased to experience your passion. It's not what I wanted to say. That was ill phrasing at its peak. Who's next?
Hi. I feel like this is too early to ask in the night, but what's next for all of you?
Tonight?
Like in
That's
life.
the point.
Tonight. Like
We're
in
going
life.
bowling, I think.
We want details of tonight.
Rupert, you've just been finishing a job, haven't you, right?
Yeah, I don't really know what's next, really. I've done a few little films in between, but I'm quite lazy and a bit laid back. It's too laid back. I just go with the flow, and yeah, who knows? I have no idea what's next. So it's exciting. It makes it more exciting, though.
It's sort of one of the odd things of life after Potter is that you've kind of got no idea what the next 6 months hold or where you're going to be, and it's a bit nerve-wracking at times. But I like to think we all, in the same boat, and we'll enjoy it when we get to come to interesting places and work with different people. So it's a weird lifestyle, but a fun one.
Yeah, like Tom said, we're kind of like normal actors now. We know that there's not another film happening, which kind of was a bit of a shock to the system afterwards. But yeah, Oliver and I just did a small thing for the BBC, which is out last week. Seemed to go pretty well. And then I'm actually going off the grid for a month. I'm going hiking in North America. So,
This may very well be the last time you see
this may be my last ever public appearance. So I was found by a mountain lion or something. So yeah.
Take your pictures now, people.
Yeah. Yes.
Hi guys, I
Hello.
just want to say thank you for coming to these cons. I know that they can be taxing for everyone, but we really appreciate the effort you put into it.
Thank you for having us.
So for Rupert, for your first con, we want to make you feel special. Do you still have your ice cream van?
Yeah, of course. Yeah, it's my prized possession. I'll never get rid of that.
Ice cream van?
I have an ice cream van. Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It's my childhood dream to be an ice cream man. It's still up there.
Human ice cream. It's fully stocked as well, right?
It's not. Well, no, because it's kind of a weird thing. I thought it was a bit creepy, kind of driving around. Selling ice
Didn't it look a
cream.
bit odd?
Didn't you get into a turf war or something?
Yeah. Ice cream men are really territorial. You can't go on their patch. So I've kind of withheld that.
Hi. I was wondering what your favorite line that each of you said in the movies were.
I love the
It's quite hard to remember, isn't it?
Morning.
Well done, Dragon!
I'm always afraid to do these because I always mess it up and you have to correct me afterwards. So, scared, Potter?
Maybe she needs to sort out her priorities.
Hi, I have a question for Rupert. I was wondering what your experience, what it was like to work on the movie Wild Target. What was that like?
Thank you, yeah. The only thing I remember that is being in the bath a lot. But yeah, it was a great experience, yeah, with Bill Nye. And that seems like ages ago. I can't really remember it that well. But yeah, it was really fun. I got to play with a gun. Yeah, it was.
Stay safe.
Hey?
Stay safe.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Do you ever get that where people think that you're making a choice as an actor because of the art or the directors that you get to work with? If I get to hold a gun, I'll do it. If I get to shoot myself, I'll do it. Those are the sort of 9-year-old, 12-year-old thoughts that still run through my head, at least. Okay.
Hello. Sorry, I'm like fangirling right now. But have you, like, all of you, have you ever fangirled, like, about a moment in your life? Like, oh my gosh, this is happening to me.
I wouldn't say fangirled. Well, apart from the odd Thursday. No, I'm trying to think. Not really. We had a weird moment once when we were playing in a charity golf day, and we went to the first tee, and randomly the England football manager was watching us tee off. That was a bit surreal. But I wouldn't say I fangirled over it. James?
Yeah, I kind of did once. Not in like a... More like a... I met Slash, the guitarist. He's got the strongest handshake I've ever... Literally, it's like, oh my god. But yeah, that was my kind of a...
I think much the same. Mine's more of an internal fangirl moment. Sort of stopping yourself from shaking rather than... I'm not going to repeat the face, you saw it all. Yeah, I don't know why. It's just not something that I've ever done. It looks like fun though. Maybe I should give it a bash.
But when did you have your inner fangirl?
Just meeting Rupert for the first time. Yeah. It's too much for me, mate. Can we swap seats? Because I'm a bit uncomfortable. Sorry.
I've forgotten the question now. The Queen was pretty special for me.
Oh, there you go.
Cheers, mate. I went to her 80th birthday party. I didn't actually meet her. I sat behind her, so I saw her head. And yeah, that really did something to me. That was quite...
You're sure it was the Queen? Yeah.
I thought it might not.
It wasn't just someone wearing a crane on the bus.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hi there. First of all, it's such a pleasure to meet you guys and to see you guys here. So thank you again. My question is, if you could assign each other different Harry Potter characters, which characters would they be and why?
If they could assign each other?
Hermione, Hagrid, Dumbledore. Thought I'd get in there early with that.
10 points for Slytherin.
Fred? Dobby.
Just happen to have a dog.
Yeah, there we go. Look, they're similar. So.
Look, this is meant for you. That is from a fan in the audience.
Sorry, I really don't like Dobby. I don't know why.
She's
Girlfriend
crushed.
cried when he died, and I just don't get it. It creeps me out.
He looks ill in that picture.
It's just lipstick.
Don't touch my cup.
Did everyone go through?
Sorry, I've forgotten the question.
You're going to be, so who would you be? You'd be Neville.
Me? Okay, yeah, I can do that. Oh, yeah, sorry.
I didn't know if I should push you or no.
I really don't know. Let's say Pavati Patel, Seamus Finnegan, Luna, yeah. Very good.
Thank you, Fun Row.
Hi guys, my question's for Rupert. I wanted to know how you end up getting the job working on the music video Lego House with Ed Sheeran.
Funny you should say it. That's all down to Tom. It was on Twitter, wasn't it?
I paid this woman to ask this
Ah,
question.
really?
It was an odd one, yeah. I tweeted Ed when he was quite a young artist, and he got in touch through Twitter and asked me for Rupert's number. That's my story. But Rupert did a fantastic job. I love that video. I think it's one of Ed's best. I didn't get any commission. I didn't get a shout out.
Hi, thanks for coming first of all, and my question is for all of you. What do you think of some of the fan fiction out there and some of the odder couples, pairings?
I've learned never read fan fiction. A friend of mine was on the tube the other week and sent me a photo. He was sitting behind someone reading on their phone a fan fiction, and to say it was descriptive would be an understatement, and very not for this time of night to talk about it. So yeah, I thought best stay away.
It's the pictures you got to worry about.
Yeah.
You know what, I kind of go with the thing where everything that Joe writes is it, and that's it. Everyone else can have their own imagination, but I don't.
Very safe answer.
Yeah. I don't ship Drary. Sorry, I feel like I crushed your heart. Someone gave me a badge yesterday that said I ship Drary, and it's me and Daniel naked in an embrace. I decided to draw the line at that.
What site was that? Yeah, I'm the same. It's not really something I actually have read some of it. It's kind of quite disturbing. But hey, it's cool.
Hi, my question is, if you read the books before the movies or even just reading the script, was there any part that stands out for you that you just thought, oh no, I'm gonna have to act that?
I can think of one thing that like Better Days on Set.
Please elaborate, gentlemen.
Well, there's a spoiler alert coming along now, so this is So I basically did nothing for one take. Oh no. But Oliver and Rupert did a great job.
Oh yeah.
Is that what we're talking about?
Yeah.
Sorry.
How about you guys?
Well, I remember reading the relationship between Ron and Hermione, how that was going to develop.
You were very excited about that.
Yeah, I mean, it was always hinted in the early books, but I just didn't. I don't know. I didn't really see it. I never saw Emma like that. She was just kind of a sister, so I was kind of.
Don't lie, mate. Come on.
No, I'm not lying.
Chemistry was undeniable.
Yeah.
As for myself, I don't really remember anything early on that I thought, I'm not looking forward to that. It was all pretty fun stuff, wasn't it? Wasn't much to not look forward to be honest.
Was it kind of fun when Hermione got to punch you in the face?
Oh! Really? Street cred dropped rapidly. No, it was fine. She didn't really hit me. Sorry, another
spoiler.
Another spoiler there. Yeah. Sorry.
Hi. So my question's for James and Oliver. How often did you guys switch places during filming?
It's a really boring answer, but we didn't. we literally, I think in the first film, we swapped on one rehearsal on the Great Hall long wide angle shot, and that was it. And then for some reason the word got out that we had switched on one of the scenes, and it got found out, and they had to redo the whole film again. Not really that true.
Although also not really the reputation you want to have.
No, not really, no. He's a costly actor. But we did, actually there was one scene in the Chamber of Secrets where James got a little cold, bless him, and he couldn't film.
Bad food poisoning.
Yeah, he had a sniff. And then, so he had to, it was a scene where basically Harry walks out of the classroom, and there's like a homework scene, and I look over my shoulder at him leave, that was it. But that's supposed to be James looking over his shoulder. And if you look in the scene, I look over, and what's supposed to be George turns over the shoulder, and it's actually my double. Looks nothing like me at all. Yeah.
Hi, my question is for all four of you. Since filming finished on the Harry Potter films, have there been any dream roles that you've gotten to play or that you wish you've gotten to play?
Yeah, there is. Not stuff that I thought about before going for it, I don't think. I got to ride a horse in chainmail, swinging a sword around. Although I was terrified at the time, it was definitely fun to look back on. But not really. I mean, a lot of the childhood dreams were sort of made true on Potter, flying a broomstick around, and it doesn't get sort of much funner than that. Although, we didn't actually fly broomsticks. The truth is... I'm not going to say anything.
Is there, because you guys come from such a huge franchise like Harry Potter, is there another franchise that you're like, oh, if we had like a walk-on or just like I was an extra or something, you know, to be a part of that fandom?
I've always saw Rupert as the next Bond.
Ginger Bond.
The world's ready for a Ginger Bond, yeah. I don't know, have you always done anything?
I'd love to have a walk-on in Star Wars.
Yeah.
But literally just... I mean, a big part would be great, but even if it's just a walk on where you're in the background and you're that guy who gets... Because you know, you always wonder, right, when they're shooting, the lasers and they're deflecting it with the lightsabers, it goes somewhere. What if there's a guy just in the background, you know, minding his own business, that just gets clotted in the head? I could do that.
That'd be pretty cool.
I could do that, yeah.
Aim high, yeah.
Hi there. You've pretty much collectively worked with anyone who's anyone in the British film, television, stage industry. Is there anyone left at all that you would possibly like the opportunity to work with?
Yeah, there's loads out there. I'm terrible with names of actors. I'm good with faces, but I never remember anyone's name. I thought he was Dan for the first 3 films. So yeah, loads, but obviously with working with each other so early on, it's hard to top that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Was that a sweet one? Didn't I get a little...
That's a good one.
I was joking, don't worry.
But equally, like, not necessarily people that you'd want to work with, but I'd love to. I'm not just saying this because they're here, because I wouldn't say it normally. But I'd like to work with these guys again, because we have such great fun. Like, we know we're going to get on, which will be a good film.
Yeah, it would. It'd be great.
Yeah.
I want you to play the villain, and I'll play the sappy best friend. Get writing, fan fictioners.
Yeah.
Let's keep it clean.
Hi guys, I just want to say it was such a pleasure to meet you all this weekend because I'm a huge fan and I'm sure a lot of other people really appreciated that all of you came out for FanExpo this year.
Thank you.
So my question's kind of a fun one. I want to hear your best impersonation of another character from the series, and James and Oliver, you can't do each other.
Oh, this is fun.
I feel like you boys are good at impersonations, aren't you?
I'm a snake.
That was spooky. That was uncanny.
Canny. I had to check there was one coming in. Your turn.
Give us a good
Someone's got to do Snape.
Yeah, I was gonna. Isn't it like Tuck your
Alan
shot?
Rickman, yeah.
Go on, you can do Alan.
I can't do Alan.
Jason. I genuinely struggling here. Give me some inspiration. No.
And James is fast. Okay, that's good. I think the snake wins.
Yes.
Okay, good
Good
job.
work, Dave. I
Sorry,
think it
Rupert.
does, yeah.
Hi everyone. So Rupert, I hear you have a hovercraft, and I was just wondering what that was like to play with, and if you have to say Wingardium Leviosa to turn it on.
Very good. I do have a hovercraft, yeah. Yeah. It's really fun. It's very dangerous because it can't break or turn. Yeah, it's great. I would highly recommend you get one.